Here's a clear comparison of two software platforms. An AI voice continues from here.
Let's start directly with pricing, because this is where the contrast between these two platforms becomes immediately clear. Sovos does not publish any fixed or entry-level pricing on its website. Instead, Sovos uses a fully customizable, enterprise-focused pricing model that requires businesses to request a quote through its sales team. Pricing is typically influenced by transaction volume, number of jurisdictions, regulatory complexity, reporting obligations, and which Sovos modules are activated, such as sales tax determination, VAT compliance, e-invoicing mandates, continuous transaction controls, and government reporting. In practice, this means Sovos pricing can vary widely from one organization to another and often involves annual contracts, onboarding costs, and implementation timelines. This approach makes Sovos better suited for established companies that prioritize regulatory certainty over predictable monthly spend. By comparison, Trolley offers clearly published and modular pricing. Trolley's pay module starts at $49 per month. Tax compliance begins at $149 per month for one jurisdiction. Sync integrations cost $35 per month, and trust features start at $49 per month, with usage-based fees like $2 per IRS statement or DATS 7 filing. Businesses can combine modules as needed and see the total cost up front, avoiding sales calls and long negotiations, which creates a much lower barrier to entry for growing platforms. Moving into Sovos features, the platform is designed as a global tax compliance cloud, built to handle complex regulatory environments at scale. Sovos delivers real-time tax determination across thousands of tax jurisdictions, automated VAT and sales tax calculations, electronic invoicing compliance, continuous transaction controls, and audit-ready regulatory reporting. Its compliance cloud centralizes tax logic across finance, billing, procurement, and accounts payable, helping eliminate spreadsheets, manual workarounds, and inconsistent tax treatment across systems. Sovos integrates deeply with enterprise ERPs such as SAP, Oracle, Microsoft Dynamics, and NetSuite, allowing tax rules to be applied consistently throughout business operations. Another key feature is Sovos' regulatory intelligence engine, which actively monitors tax law changes worldwide and automatically updates tax logic to help businesses remain compliant as regulations evolve. Looking at pros and cons, Sovos' biggest advantage is depth and reliability. It offers unmatched regulatory coverage, strong automation, and confidence for organizations operating across multiple countries and tax regimes. It significantly reduces compliance risk and audit exposure for large enterprises. However, Sovos is not lightweight. Pricing lacks transparency, onboarding can be complex, implementation may require dedicated IT resources, and smaller teams may find the system overwhelming. For companies seeking simplicity, fast setup, or short-term flexibility, Sovos can feel heavy and cost-intensive. Shifting fully to Trolley, the platform takes a modular, modern approach to payouts, tax compliance, and identity verification, with a strong focus on digital businesses, marketplaces, SaaS platforms, and global payout operations. Trolley's feature set is divided into clearly defined modules. Pay supports domestic and international payouts via bank transfers, wallets, and checks. Tax automates tax form collection, validation, withholding calculations, and regulatory reporting, including IRS and DAC 7 requirements. Sync connects directly with accounting platforms such as QuickBooks Online and Xero, as well as Zapier for workflow automation. Trust focuses on identity verification, fraud prevention, and compliance checks. Together, these modules allow businesses to manage contractor payments, creator payouts, affiliate compensation, and seller disbursements, while staying compliant with tax regulations. One of Trolley's strongest features is automation around tax documentation. The platform supports W9 and W8 collection, TIN matching, withholding logic, and year-end tax form generation, significantly reducing administrative workload. Its API-first architecture makes it especially attractive to engineering teams that want direct control over payout flows and compliance logic. Trolley Plus expands functionality further by enabling multi-jurisdiction tax compliance across the US and EU, giving scaling platforms a clear upgrade path without switching providers. Deployment is fast, configuration is straightforward, and teams can activate only the features they need without paying for unused functionality. When looking at pros and cons, Trolley stands out for transparency, flexibility, and speed. Pricing is clear, modular, and predictable, making budgeting easier for growing businesses. The interface is clean, integrations are strong, and customer support is frequently praised. However, Trolley does not match Sovos in terms of global indirect tax depth. It is not designed for complex VAT chains, country-specific invoicing mandates, or large multinational enterprises with heavy audit exposure. Companies with extreme regulatory complexity may eventually need a more comprehensive enterprise platform. Now let's talk ratings. On Capterra, Sovos holds an exact rating of 3.7 out of 5 stars based on 18 reviews, with feedback often citing strong compliance capabilities, but noting complexity and pricing opacity. Trolley holds an exact Capterra rating of 4.7 out of 5 stars based on 36 reviews, reflecting high satisfaction with usability, pricing clarity, and support responsiveness. As always, differences in review volume mean these ratings should be interpreted as directional rather than definitive. Final takeaway: if your organization operates at enterprise scale with heavy regulatory obligations and cannot afford compliance risk, Sovos is built for that environment. If you want faster deployment, modular pricing, and payout-focused tax compliance that scales with growth, Trolley is the more agile choice. If this comparison helped, like the video, subscribe for more deep dive software breakdowns, and click the link below to explore both platforms and choose the solution that aligns with your compliance needs and growth plans.